What's up, dudes? My name is Joel Magic, and welcome back to Midnight Evil. So in the last video, we've survived this is actually all in one night. So we've read through Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 of the book, and if you don't know what this game is, you should really go watch the first video. But a quick recap in case you somehow forgot in one day. This is a game where I have to read through a book, and it actually uses my mic to read through a book, and at the same time, these little Urklings, I think they're called, are coming in to try and kill me, and now there's a red Urkling, which apparently is a more faster and dangerous creature than the green one. My screen is frozen. Oh, now it's unfrozen. Okay, let's read. The next day, Maggie's mother visited her daughter's grave, discovering something that was more than a little strange. The earth on the grave was disturbed as if something had clawed its way out. Okay, that happened last time where it just banged. So if this is in order, then I'm assuming the red guy's going to come through the window on the left. I couldn't help but remember what grandmother had said about the red Urklings. They would burrow inside their victims and eat their flesh way out. Ugh. Could it be that we brought a whole tribe of them right into the village without even knowing it? The answer could come soon enough. Okay, coast is clear. I don't know if they can come in while I'm looking around or if they only come in while I'm reading. Most likely. I'm hearing little footsteps or something. Jacob McLaren was found torn to shreds in his bed the following morning. Not Jacob McLaren. McLaren. He was a great bro. Obviously, a wild animal hadn't attacked him. Dang it. Obviously, a wild animal hasn't attacked him inside his own house. Another devastated family and another funeral this soon after Maggie didn't sit well with anyone. The atmosphere became even more tense and uncomfortable. Frick. The atmosphere became more tense and uncomfortable. The atmosphere became even more tense and uncomfortable. I insisted on inspecting Jacob's remains myself, just to reassure myself that there was nothing hiding inside. Frick. I insisted on inspecting Jacob's remains myself, just to reassure myself that there was nothing hiding inside. Frick. Okay, that was the green one. Where's the red one? I know he's here as well. So two of them might pop up at the same time. Colin approached me afterwards, asking for what I was looking for. I told him it was nothing, but he Yay! You were really close then! Oh, what? He just appeared twice. Wait, does he, go to different spots? Do I have to look at him twice to make him go away? Oh, no. I told him it was nothing, but he knew better. Okay, I was like, wait, is it gonna mind the fact that I don't see my T's? But it didn't mind. Because as British people don't even say our T's, like water and things like that. We don't even say British correctly. Well, English people, we don't even say... British is like the old way we call ourselves English, but I still like the word British. Separates us from, Wales and Scotland and Ireland, because, yeah. You believe me about the monsters, don't you? His young face was determined as he spoke. You're the only one that doesn't look at me like I'm crazy. Okay, I'm hearing lots of footsteps. I really hope they don't come on the ceiling. Imagine I just look up and they're just, dangling off the fan. You're the unlucky one that doesn't look like... You're the only one that doesn't look at me like I'm crazy. You're the only one that doesn't look at me... Dang it. You're the only one that doesn't look at me like I'm crazy. I swallowed hard, started to deny it, but the words caught in my throat, and as much as I tried... Okay, that wasn't a sentence. Okay. But the words caught in my throat, and as much as I tried, I couldn't lie. Listen, I put my hands on his shoulders. I don't think you're crazy, but we need to be sure of what we're dealing with before we can spark... Hi! Oh, okay, he does... Ow! What the frick, there's three of you? What the heck? Okay, So the green one just leaves, the red one, appears multiple times. I don't think you're crazy, but we need to be sure of what we're dealing with before we can spark a full-blown panic. Tell me exactly what happened. Hey, you freaking green one. Yeah, I knew he was the green one. Oh, gosh. Tell me exactly what happened. Colin took a deep breath, working up his nerve. It was so dark that I had a good torch. I called her name over and over. She didn't answer. Then I heard something. It sounded like chewing. Okay, I missed something. Well, I didn't miss something. It just didn't count something. It was so dark, but I had a good torch. I called her name over and over. She didn't answer. Then I heard something. It sounded like chewing. I keep hearing tippy taps, and I'm worried it's like them, but I know the noise after hearing is like little... Well, not that specifically, but something like growling. I called her name over and over. She didn't answer. Then I heard something. It sounds like chewing. Frick. Then I heard something. It sounded like chewing. I took a few... you can come from there. Okay. Jeez, I think it would be nice if I could go around closing my doors and window to try and delay them from getting in. Can I just lock it? Yeah, there's a keyhole. Can't I just lock my closet, my door, and my windows and safe and sound? Freaking barricade the vents? Can I just shove my drawers and stuff and barricade all these areas? Anyway. It sounded like chewing. I took a few more steps and saw her laying there. Frick you, I frickin' sakes, it still gets me. It's no monster, but it still gets me. It took a few more steps and saw her laying there. All over her were these fat little green monsters. They had mouthfuls of They had mouthfuls of pointy teeth that looked like needles and massive clawed hands. Just then a twig snapped under my foot and they all stopped what they were doing and looked right at me. That's when I screamed and they scattered. So you're going to tell me I have to scream at them to make them go away? They were gone before any of the grown-ups got me. Thank you. His eyes filled with tears at the memory. Please tell me what they are. Looking around in case. He was no more than 11 or 12, having just lost his sister and now his friends. No one had believed him when he tried to tell us before. It couldn't have been easy, but he opened up to me. I felt it only right that I tell him what I knew. Okay, they've been kind of quiet lately. No one had believed him. When he tried to tell us before, it couldn't have been easy, but he opened up to me, and I felt only right that I tell him what I knew. Dang it. Okay, I guess they've, let in. Well, they now know I'm gonna scream it. Is that a gem? Oh! Block of data. Oh, what the heck? It's just a little gem, and then I got an achievement called data. They're all called data. Why is it called data for some reason? Okay. Wait, oh, was there a gem I probably missed in the previous chapters? Oh, I hope not. Whatever. It couldn't have been easy, but he opened up to me. I felt it... I felt it only right that I tell him what I knew. Hey. Okay, they're just doing a lot of knocking now. They don't have been attacking. We sat together by the bonfire late into the night, and I told him all of the old stories. And... Hey! Ah! 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 Oh, frick. Okay. What now, 4? Do you keep, like, appearing... Do you keep giving, like, an extra one every time I look at you? Because first you were, like, 2, then 3, and now you're 4? Unfortunately, the one thing that my grandmother hadn't mentioned was how to get rid of them. Looking into the... Frick you. Looking into the flames, I got an idea. I knew that most unholy creatures... Okay, he just left so quickly. He was like, yeah, I get it. You're gonna look at me. I knew that most unholy creatures were repelled by fire. Well, Oh, they gone? Okay, they both came out at the same time. Jeez. And that time he only came out 2. Is there a pattern where he comes in 2 times, then 3 times, then 4, then back to 2? Or, I don't know. Well, Colin folded his arms. We will just have to test what happens to an Earthling when it's on fire. Alright. Oh, that was the end. Yay! Oh, the lava lamp! And again, I recognize those figurines. Oh, you were... That is heat, though, but it's limited. Did I actually grab it? No, I didn't. Wait, what did I do then? Is there any other, like, gems hidden around? Because, I just looked at it and then it picked it up. Unless maybe it only appears at a certain point at night. Well, I don't know. Alright, let's read the next one. Hopefully the white one isn't here yet. I thought it's going to show up in chapter 5. Colin wanted to tell his friends about the Urklings, but I begged him to keep it a secret if anyone knew that my grandmother had... Sweet cheese! Frickin' 4! Jeez, both of you just came in really quickly at the same time. Okay. If anyone knew that my grandmother had passed down her druidic teachings, it would only take one person to scream witch, and I would be as good as dead. Okay, that was a little bang. I'm not falling for that time. I now know you do that. He agreed and kept my secrets. Fricks, shut up. Okay, they are going to get more aggressive. Makes sense. Ooh. Okay, I thought I heard like a little warning tune or something. I mixed a potion that would catch fire when touched by the tiniest flame. Surely this would send it screaming to the underworld. I thought I read that quite clearly. Surely this would send it screaming to the underworld. He sat I am going to fricking slap the next person I see! He sat quietly in his bed and waited, knowing he mustn't look them in the eye. He must let it attack, for this would be the only way to get close to it. Was that a breath? He must let it attack, for this would be the only way to get it close to it. Thank you. Hey! I told you what would happen! I told you what would happen! Just after the stroke of midnight, he began to hear themselves chuckling and shuffling around in the dark. Clutching the potion... Thank gosh I decided to look around. Clutching the potion bottle, hands trembling, he lowered his gaze and braced himself. Sure enough, one of them leaped from his bookshelf and sank its teeth into the flesh of his arms. Ew. What? That was a new noise. Okay, I'm assuming I'm safe? Right. He screamed and unstopped the bottle, emptying the contents over the green Urkling. It tore a tiny round chunk from his... Hey! Get out of here! It tore a tiny round chunk from his arm and gulped it down, just as Colin shoved a candle right into its face. It lit up the torch and made a horrific, high-pitched scream as it ran around the room, trying to put itself out. Okay, so wait, is fire the weakness? Because I have a candle. What is that light switch? Is that... Oh, those are keys. There are keys at the entire... You're telling me there are keys right there, and what does that lead to? Is that keys for the door? Because it would be really helpful if, again, you locked the freaking door. Unless that's what you've been doing. These guys been geniusly lockpicking it. The curtains caught fire as 4 more Urklings sprung out from them, hiding places. Colin ran outside, screaming and cradling his blood-soaked arm. Okay, you didn't get me that time. Haha. Why is my clothes also really pitch black? His parents soon joined him outside in a panic, trying to figure out what had happened. Hey! Hey, no! I'll slap all of you! Alright. Actually, I did say why not just go over and close the doors, but to be fair, that would be getting close to them. This is actually a more clever move, just staying in the middle. Just then, a tiny fireball came racing through the doorway and zigzagged towards the woods. Jeez, that scared me, because I was worried one of them was going to get me. Oh, gosh. I grabbed an empty glass jar from my cupboard and ran after it. The jar made a thunk sound. Okay. The jar made a thunk sound and it landed over the flaming Urkling, and the fire quickly went out. To my horror, the thing wasn't dead. It didn't even look like it was dying. Though blackened from being set ablaze, it was just as spunky as ever. Okay, I don't know why that music was necessary. Though blackened from being set ablaze, it was sent to as spunky as ever. Okay, that counted, thanks. Okay, I feel like I'm close. I quickly scooped up the jar and screwed the lid on. As I made my way back, some of the Just being cautious, because I feel like they are being more sneaky now. Oh, pardon me. As I made my way back, some of the villagers were trying to put out the fire inside the house, and the others were tending to Colin's Arn. Freaking... As I made my way back, some of the villagers were trying to put out the fire inside the house, and the others were tending to Colin's arms, telling him that it must have been a rat. Okay, I didn't say the arm right, but... Well, I know. I've never seen a rat quite like this, shouted and held the jar... Oh. Oh, am I showing the evidence? I've never seen a rat quite like this, I shouted and held the jar up so everyone could see. Okay, you gave me no time to look at you. What? No, do I have to read that again? Oh, come on! I was dealing with the green guy, and then I had to deal with you! Frick's sakes! And I had to... Okay. I've never seen a rat quite like this, I shouted and held the jar up high so everyone looked to see. Thank you for counting that. That was not right, but thank gosh I counted that. Alright, we're back to where we are. The instant they all looked in my direction, their jaws dropped open and Colin's face lit up for the first time since he'd lost his sister. Frick you. No. Is that gone? Okay, are they gone? Okay. I forgot they also go on the side of the bed from time to time. Just sounded like, hey, how's it going? Alright. He knew everyone finally saw that he had been telling the truth all along, and they all felt terribly ashamed for not believing him in the first place. Okay, I'm close. I swear if I die now. Stop doing that. Unfortunately, the joy of this small victory was short-lived. Nope. I. No. Gosh, that always scares me. For over the next 3 days, we tried every method we could think to kill the little wretch, but no matter what horrific thing we did, it wouldn't die. Hey, oh, am I safe? Oh, phew, thank gosh. Okay, I said that wrong, but thank gosh.
98.7 Game Talk. Hello, darkness.
Ah, frick. My old friend.
I'm your host, Nick Gloom.
Hi, Nick Gloom.
Tonight, as we dive deep into Game Talk. Sorry about those technical issues we experienced last hour.
Yeah.
I think Janet might have fallen asleep. For those of you that missed it, we were having an interesting discussion about game difficulty and learning curves. You know,
Sure.
Nate likes Dragons and Dungeons, but apparently I'm
Dungeons and
It's too
Dragons.
difficult. Apparently, kids can play it. So what do I know? Kind of like my work in progress, Evil Midnight, which, as I mentioned earlier, if you weren't around, is going to be more of a horror game.
Yeah, no duh.
I'm not really sure, but I would imagine in a game like that, confusing the player could be an evil tactic. Something
Well, you
like
saying I'm gonna be confused?
turning them up to expect one thing and then yank the rug out, so to speak.
Ooh, is that actually giving me a hint that the next Urkling's gonna
Hello, caller,
trick
you're on
me?
Game Talk.
We had to have seen the white one.
Must have lost him. Hello, caller, you're on Game Talk.
Oh.
Very funny, guys.
The Urkling's got them.
Caller, you're on Game Talk.
Oh gosh, our other... Oh gosh, I just realized. Have our Urklings actually everywhere in the world now because I've released them and they're hunting other children? Oh, that is actually horrible to think about. Okay, I'm assuming that there might be a white gemstone throughout this night, so... And I feel like we're gonna get the third Urklings. I don't know what he's going to do, but... Oh gosh. Right. Chapter 5. Oh wait, actually, I think I'll end this video here. Okay guys, we are so close to finishing this game, and I don't know what those little gems are, but been getting achievements for finding them. I'm wondering if maybe these are gems that I'm getting. When I get the gems, it unlocks the radio, perhaps. I don't know. I'm gonna look at this book. I want to see if I can get a jump scare from the green one, perhaps. First we tried drowning it. We even had the priest bring us holy water when water from the well didn't work. First we tried drowning it. First we tried drowning it. First we tried drowning it! I hate this book! First we tried Stop putting the book down. First we tried drowning it. First we tried drowning it. We even had the priest bring us holy water when water from the well didn't work. First we tried drowning it. The first wind went to the west. First we tried drowning it. First we tried drowning it. What the frick? It's 5 words. First we tried drowning it. First we tried drowning it. First we tried drowning it. Okay, is the game actually bugged? Is my mic still on? Hello, testing, testing. Yep, mic's still on. What the heck? First we tried drowning it. Chapter 5. First we tried drowning it. First we tried drowning it. We even had the priest bring us holy water when water from the well didn't work. We cut off its head, but as soon as we snipped its neck, the head grew a new body and the body grew a new head. Oh. Okay, why? It's really not wanting me to read this first part. Am I supposed to be doing something? Okay, whatever. No jump scare. Bye.